I know when we talked earlier, man, we were really hard on D'Amico, man. And how is it that your rookie defensive coordinator is out coaching you?
It's a bad look. It's a bad
I
look.
mean, Grant, you got Mosley was out for a little while. You were picking guys up off the street in a
Drake
passing league,
Kirkpatrick. Yeah.
and you're this offensive guru, and you only score 7 points. I knew we were going to lose to Seattle, but I thought we could beat Arizona. Don't ask me why, but I thought we could. But how are you running power, quarterback power into the teeth of the defense? Now I want to know if
But
he's going to do it.
again, though, the fact that you've lost back-to-back games where you've outgained the opponent, that means that's on the head coach. That's because
Yeah,
you couldn't figure out what to do when Robbie Gould got injured in warm-ups, and then the next week you went for it on fourth down 5 times. 5 times. Not twice. Freaking 5 times when your defense was playing well. Dude, that's just mismanagement. You mismanaged the last 2 games, and then you mismanaged the last 37 seconds. Frankly, it went back longer than that. All the Niners had to do to beat the Packers was not snap the ball with 12 seconds left on that freaking clock. Had they taken it down to 3, they win the game. That's mismanagement. 3 games in a row.
yeah. Or either the defensive players lay on the receiver and get up slow. All we had to do was just waste 3 seconds.
Yep.
3 extra seconds. And then my man,
mismanagement.
and he's running it. Now this is what I don't understand. This is what makes me think that this man does not want to coach this team. Why would you run quarterback power when your backup quarterback is Nate Sudfeld?
Thank you.
Just explain that one to me.
Yeah.
That makes,
the entire game plan was built around it. Like, we're not going to use our running backs too much this week. We're going to do empty backfield, quarterback power, quarterback counter, quarterback draw, excuse me. That's the basis of our freaking offense. How do you let that get through?
And
How did that happen?
And then on top of that, Elijah Mitchell got hurt because you ran him to death against the Eagles. He finally gets healthy, and then you run him to death, and Trey Sermon only gets 1 carry.
Why is Trey Sermon? Trey Sermon is literally averaging more yards per carry than Elijah Mitchell and can't get the ball. Explain that. What did Trey Sermon do? And the fact that Trey Sermon's been buried, even though he looks good to me, makes me wonder about Aaron Banks. How do we know Aaron Banks isn't better than Daniel Brunskill? He didn't play in the preseason. How do we really know? Because all I know is that Daniel Brunskill is not a starting caliber player in the NFL. Not starting caliber. So why don't we take a freaking look at Aaron Banks? How about we just get a look? But no, we can't see him. We can't see Sermon. All right. Okay. All right.
It's like I told you before, man. He is Goodwill Hunting. He can't get out of his own way.
Goodwill Hunting grew by the end, though. That guy was 22 or something. He worked it out. Kyle's like 40. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's gonna have that growth in the.
He needs a sports psychologist to go in and talk about some certain things because, the fact of the matter is, I kind of agree with you. Unless he can get this turned around, my thing is trade him away to Jacksonville. Instead of the Raiders, because the Raiders aren't going to have any high draft picks, but Jacksonville will. Jacksonville, they're going to win maybe 3-4 games. So give them to Jacksonville.
Miami, get those picks back.
Yeah.
Into Miami. Miami looks terrible.
I cannot understand not playing IU. You want your playmakers on the field so they can grow, right. And you don't. But I will say this: it seems as though the locker room is split. You got George Kittle wearing, Jimmy G's face on his T-shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got management, coming down. He seems like he's, having a little beef with John Lynch. things are before nothing used to come out. You know, when the Niners did something, nothing came out. And now all of these things are starting to come out, all these little leaks. And it's like it seems like we're on a ship that is slowly starting to sink. And it's in all aspects of the organization.
Good times. Good times. Hey, Chris, it's really good to see you, man. No, look, the Niners will probably win this week, and then they should win next week. I mean, come on, Kyle, make it interesting. Come on, can you keep it interesting, please? Please.
Who would have ever thought that the offense would be the problem as to why
it's been that way 4 years in a row. Like, the offense wasn't a problem 2 years ago, but it's been outperformed by the Niners defense 4 years in a row. Kyle, he might be good, but he's certainly overrated. Certainly.
Chris, he could be, man. He could be just an offensive coordinator, not a head coach.
Hey, man, he may not even be that. Let's see your offense perform, dude.
There's that hyphy. There's hyphy. Yeah, there's hyphy crack calling it.
Thank you, Chris, man. I'll see you around.
All right, you take care, man.
Your background, man. You got a whole nice wardrobe right there. I like what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, I got some stuff, man. My wife was vacuuming, so I had to come in here and get some quiet time just in case I got on. And I'm like, I got on. Okay, I'll let you get back to the others, man. I'll talk to you later, man.
Next time.